My next guest at this third debriefing session ever, the first, by the way, for a European Championship organized by the WDSF, is a guest from the Czech Republic, Martin. And please, could you introduce yourself to our viewers around the world?
Okay. My name is Martin Odstrcil. I'm from the Czech Republic. I'm owner and teacher of the best, let me can say, the best club in the Czech Republic. I'm teacher of the best standard couples in the Czech Republic. So
well experienced, you dance yourself,
Adjudicators.
you're very
Yes.
modest, you're an international experienced judge, and that's why we have this debriefing session. Welcome, Martin. Let's straight start with the debriefing session, asking our technical engineer, please show us one of the couples in the final of this fabulous European Championships. Well, and we start with the winners, representing the Russian Federation. Martin, just enjoy some of the dancing of this couple. First, your components in the final have been technical quality and partnering skills. And for the viewers at home, when you see the scores published on the website, you notice that every judge in a solo dance have to give 2 scores. So Martin, if you would like to comment on this performance, you're most welcome.
as you know, as a standard expert, I'm more concentrated on the issues which is more closer to standard. So for me, it's very important the vertical line. So in this couple, I found this line is like the best. So yesterday, the man is perfectly straight, as well the lady.
Can you remember the score you gave to this couple?
Yeah, I think I put 9.5 technical quality and 9.75 partnering skills, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you're right. 9.5 for Judge Martin E. Intelligent, E for intelligent, yes. 9.5 and 9.75 for partnering skills.
Yeah.
Is there any comment you would like to add on this couple?
Well, I think this is as posture as almost ideal what I would like to see in Latin dances, because in Latin dances the vertical line sometimes very distracted by these movements. So I think this is it.
Well, thank you. We'll continue with the next couple. It's randomly, like last night. You never know what will happen.
It's very random.
The numbers 2 in the overall result, Vizemeister, they say in Germany, representing Germany and challenging for first place. Please add some comments to their dancing.
Yeah. As I said a couple before, this vertical line is almost the same. I found the man is a little bit rounded in the shoulder line and not that free. But Christina she's amazing. So as I mark, look very good partner skill. Nice contraband. So I mark this couple 9.5 partner skills, 9.25 technical quality.
You are judging quite often internationally, Martin, and from the till the 24 you are responsible for the complete performance of the couple. And then suddenly out of the blue, from the 24, you have to stick to one component in the group dances, taking into consideration the other indicative qualities of the other component, but it's just a part of the complete performance. I had some questions about that, if that's really possible, that you first be responsible for the whole of it and then suddenly for a part of it. How do you feel this? Do you think we should change the system and only do the system in the final, for example, or would you prefer to go back to the old skating system?
As we use the same system in the Czech Republic, I have experience because we start with the 3.0 as we have at the championship for 3 rounds from the 24. So, and then we found is long for the audience, is a little bit boring, and also the judges start to select the couples which want to move to the next round. So they didn't use absolute, they just mark, let's say 12, 13, 14 couples to the next round. So we now using in the Czech Republic the 3.0 only in the final. And I think for the final, especially for the solo dances, it's quite good. So I would change only that we use the old system till and to end also in the semi-final, and then in the final, and also for the spectators, it's quite like they enjoy it, so it's quite good. So I would use the 3.0 as if I can choose only in the final.
Only in the final.
Only in the
okay,
final. Maximum semi-final, but
it's
very
interesting.
difficult.
We come from a long way, 1.0 with the 5 components. With only 9 judges, we had to do them all, and then we changed to the 2.0, making 4 groups of 3 judges. Now we have the 2 groups of 6 judges being responsible in the solo dances for 2 components. But it's interesting to hear these views, especially when you were doing this already in the Czech Republic. I didn't know that. Another suggestion we had lately was just to start it from the 12 and then make 3 heats out of 4 couples, so the judges would have a little more time to adjust the scores to a couple. But we wait and see. Marcel, we have to look into the scores of our distinguished guests. Can we go to Paso Doble? Yeah? Most important thing, even more important than the briefing session. The bronze medal winners, Timur and Nina, representing Germany, and we will witness their Paso Doble. And please, feel free if you like to add some comments to the score you gave to this couple.
So my score to this couple was, can you tell me?
Oh yes, you don't have to remember that.
I think
what about
9.0 technical quality, 9.25 partner skills. Is that true?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Exactly.
I know this is not not what I should judge, but for me this couple, I found I have to search for this couple always on the floor. There is everything correct, but doesn't touch really my heart, which is nothing together with absolute system.
But when you look in to
Technically,
subcomponents, like you talked about posture, which is the first subcomponent in our
If
overall list.
If I'd like to comment his posture, for Paso Doble, his posture is a little bit too straight. Sometimes I would like to see more Paso Doble.
But looking, for example, in hands holds or balance or foot actions.
If we can play again, we can see the part in the medium part was little bit rush, and I didn't see really here a little bit lack of balance. It's too much, little bit, not too much. The connection is a little bit rush. It's a little bit, for me, a little bit tension in the shoulders. Rotations here. A little bit off balance, but
well, I'm not going to argue, Martin, but I love the performance of this couple last night as well. It was a grand final for sure, and you marked them very well. The skilled figures, the dynamics, all. But it's always good to hear why you gave a certain score to a couple. Finally, as we only have 15 minutes for each and every debriefing session, Marcel? We conclude this debriefing session with my distinguished guest from the Czech Republic, with the winners of the European Latin American Adult Championship, representing the Russian Federation.
I like the way how they synchronize the beginning.
Your scores in Paso Doble were 9.5 and for the partnering skills 9.75. And for the viewers at home, the judges are not allowed to look to the scores during the final. For them, it's always the fact that they have to wait till the end of the last dance, and then they can see what the result has been. You expect that this couple should have won the competition yourself?
For me, I was waiting the fight for the first, and at the end, this couple was winning because they were more quiet. They were not.
You mean they stayed with the energy in themselves?
Yeah. They just say enough calm, not boring, and they were very focused to their performance. The second couple, the couple was more connected with the audience. Let's say they did better show, but technically, for me, this couple was better.
Well, thank you, Martin, for sharing this information with us. Well, for sure, we will meet somewhere in the near future, and I wish you all the best. Have a safe journey home. Thank you once again
very much
for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you.